Hi everyone. I am still on the way home. I'm sure this message will resonate with you if you are someone who spend a lot of time explaining yourself and how you want to be treated, and you wanted people to change so you can feel better. I want to tell you that what if the real work is not getting people to behave better, but letting them be themselves long enough to learn. There's a difference between awareness and control. Awareness says, I notice how this makes me feel. And control says, I need it to change so I can feel okay. Now, here's something that's hard to hear when you care about people deeply. If people are always managing your feelings, they never get to meet the impact of their own actions. And without impact, there is no growth. This doesn't mean you let people walk all over you. No, that's not what I mean. Boundaries are important and sacred, but boundaries are not punishments. They are clarity. A boundary says, this is where I end and this is where I begin. Boundary is not change who you are so I don't have to feel anything. And here's another quiet practice that takes maturity. Okay? Let people have their opinions from their own lens. You don't have to rush in to clean it and correct it. Everyone is looking through something, their history, their fears, and their level of awareness right now. Now, trying to fix someone else's lens often comes from the part of us that wants to be understood immediately. But here's the real work, okay? Make sure the lens through which you see yourself is clear. Okay, that's the only lens that you are responsible for. When your lens is clean, other people's projections doesn't stick the same way. You don't scramble to explain yourself. You don't chase agreement. You let people be who they are and you stay who you are. Here's a deeper layer. Sometimes when we are triggered, we rush to explain ourselves, correct them, and educate them because being with their feelings feels unsafe. But regulation doesn't come from fixing others. It comes from staying with yourself long enough to settle. When you regulate yourself, you start speaking from truth. And truth doesn't need urgency. It doesn't need blame. It is clean, calm, and firm. And here's the part that, sets people free if they want to, including you and me. We are not responsible for teaching people every lesson. Sometimes the most loving thing we can do is let life teach them what we no longer need to explain. People grow when they are allowed to see the natural results of their own behavior, not when everything is filtered through our emotional labor. Let them feel it, let them reflect, let them choose differently, or maybe not. Not everything is about you. You don't have to personalize it to make it about you, to make it meaningful. Your work is this, and this is also my work. Let's regulate yourself, hold clear boundaries, communicate from clarity, not pain, and then let others learn to regulate themselves too. That is not abandonment. That's respect.